What's up, guys? So today I'm going to review the YoyoFactory Loop 360. This is one of the first throws that I bought whenever I started to get back into yo-yoing. It's cheap, it's responsive, it's reminiscent of yo-yos that I had when I was a kid. It's kind of got that modified imperial shape that the Omega Fireball and Raider and all those have. And it's a looping yo-yo. Was kind of the way to go. I always kind of liked forward pass type tricks, and this seemed to be something that I could keep going back to, even though it was cheap. And so far I have. So I really like it. Wanted to talk about it today. I'm drinking the Southern Tier Tangier Session IPA. I don't know if it's an IPA. It's kind of just a pale ale. But, it's kind of a nice clear pour. A little bit of head on top of it. It's pretty good. Anyway, so without further ado, let's this bad boy a shot. Do some looping tricks with it around the world. Get some pretty decent response out of it. I thick looped it up, so it's pretty responsive at the moment. Kind of working on, just doing loops and whatnot. And it's pretty fun, actually. Pretty fun little throw. Loop's nice. You're supposed to get two for 2 A tricks. So I should be doing this with 2 hands, not just one. But I can barely do it with 1 hand, so I don't know why I would try it with 2 just yet. And it's not actually something I've been focusing my practice on, but I wanted to do this review first because I thought it was a cool throw. It's been one that I've had and been playing with a lot. And, it's a good one to get back into if you're used to older responsive yo-yos, like, if you started throwing in the 90s like I did when you were a kid, like in middle school or whatever. So this is the Loop 360. I'll take it apart here real quick and show you some of the improvements here. So the old Omegas have like a starburst. It's like plastic that sticks up in like a star pattern here. But YoyoFactory has used little rubber pads here as a response, which is awesome, because instead of the starbursts, which you have to use, well, you should, you don't have to, obviously do whatever you want. You should use the cotton string with those, because otherwise, the polystring melts with the starburst response, and so you kind of have to use cotton. Otherwise, you snap it and throw it as a kid's. But with the rubber pad response, you can use the polystring. So it's cool. It's got the nice small axle. Kind of spins a long time, but it's responsive because of the thick pad. So it's pretty good either way. Screws apart, so when you get it stuck, you can take it apart. It's got a nice stainless steel axle, which is great. Don't over tighten, just hand tighten it. So that you'll crack the yo-yo and break it if you ever tighten it. But neat modified imperial shape. It's kind of big, which I like. It's easier to catch. It's kind of light. So when it hits you, when you screw up, because I screw up a ton, it doesn't hurt. But great little throw for for what it is, for the $7 and that you get for it. And you can get it just about everywhere. Awesome, like smart toy stores or online, Yo-Yo Expert, Yo-Yo Best Buy, wherever. But anyway, that's it, guys. The YoyoFactory Loop 360 and the Southern Tier Tangier Session IPA. Take it easy.